Welcome to Savunma Türkiye YouTube channel. The Defense Industry Executive Committee convened under the chairmanship of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan and held the first meeting of 2024. The meeting, held closed to the press at the presidential complex, lasted 2 hours. After the meeting, a statement was published by the Directorate of Communications. As Savunma Türkiye channel, in this video, we will examine the Defense Industry Executive Committee decisions published by the Directorate of Communications and evaluate them. Defense Industry Executive Committee is the highest decision-making body regarding the defense industry in Turkey. The decisions taken at the last meeting were also featured in the world media. Now the official statement. The Defense Industry Executive Committee met at the presidential complex under the chairmanship of President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. At the Defense Industry Executive Committee meeting, which lasted 2 hours, evaluations were made regarding the level reached by the Turkish defense industry, future goals and critical projects. At the meeting, within the scope of military ship projects, decisions were taken regarding the aircraft carrier design phase, the construction of Milgem ships numbered 9, 10, 11 and 12, I-class frigates, offshore patrol vessels, new type landing ships, new generation mine hunters, and new type guided missile boats. Projects aimed at adding new UAVs and UCAVs to the inventory, providing new capabilities, and ensuring logistics supportability were discussed and decided. The future activities of the National Combat Aircraft (CON), the supply of the Hercules aircraft and the Gökbe helicopter, and the logistics needs of the airborne early warning and control aircraft were discussed, and the necessary decisions were taken. In addition to platform projects, decisions were taken for a wide range of projects such as new missiles, radar, electronic warfare, communications, various weapons, ammunition and equipment, air defense systems, satellite and space systems. With a record level of $5.5 billion, an increase of 27% compared to last year, defense industry has made a high contribution to the Turkish economy and indirectly to social welfare. In addition, as an indicator of the increase in confidence in countries' defense industry products, the number of countries to which exports were made, while 176 in the previous year, has increased to over 185 as of this year. The critical steps to be taken for a fully independent defense industry were once again emphasized, and it was stated that, as in the past, activities will be continued with determination by focusing local technologies in the future. Savunma Türkiye's comment on the issue is as follows. The most important part of the decisions taken by the Defense Industry Executive Committee is explained in the first section. With the announcement that a decision has been made regarding the aircraft carrier design phase within the scope of military ship projects, it is understood that it has been decided to start design studies for the aircraft carrier to be built in Turkey. In fact, President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, who met with Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez in 2021, made important statements in the field of security and defense industry after the meeting and emphasized that they agreed with Sánchez on the construction of an aircraft carrier larger than TCG Anadolu. As it is known, TCG Anadolu is a ship modeled on the Juan Carlos design of the Spanish Navantia company. However, the company SEDEF, which built the ship, made significant changes to the existing design in line with the demands of the Turkish naval forces. Therefore, it is thought that the design work of Turkey's first aircraft carrier can be carried out in partnership with the Spanish company Navantia, as in the case of TCG Anadolu. TCG Anadolu is defined as a multi-purpose amphibious assault ship. The ship also has naval aviation capabilities. However, the new ship is planned to be a full aircraft carrier, focused solely on naval aviation. At this point, the question of which aircrafts can be operated on the ship, which is on TCG Anadolu's agenda, will also be on the agenda for the new Turkish aircraft carrier. The answer to this question will become clear with the design and development of her jet, Bayraktar TB3, Bayraktar Kızılma and CON aircrafts. Aircraft carrier design will be an activity that will go hand in hand with the design of the aircraft in question. To put it briefly, a Turkish aircraft carrier will be designed based on the Hürjet, TB3, Kızılma and CON aircrafts, and improvements and modifications will be made to the Hürjet, TB3, Kızılma, and Kan, according to the resulting aircraft carrier design. Another important part of the decisions taken by the Defense Industry Executive Committee is about increasing the number of I-class frigates. Within the scope of the National Shipbuilding Project, firstly, 4 Milgem Ada-class corvettes were built. These ships are ships number 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Milgem project. Following these, 4 Milgem I-class frigates are being built, the first of which is F-515 TCG Istanbul. These ships are ships number 5, 6, 7, and 8 of the Milgem project. Following the frigates, ships number 9, 10, 11, and 12 of the Milgem project were expected to be built as Milgem air defense destroyers. However, it was announced by the Defense Industry Executive Committee that Milgem ships numbered 9, 10, 11, and 12 will be built as Milgem I-class frigates. It is thought that the production of only 4 frigates in the Milgem I-class is not sufficient for the Turkish naval forces, and it is accurate to increase this number to 8. In addition, although the Milgem air defense destroyers are thought to make a great contribution to the Turkish naval forces and are desired to be commissioned as soon as possible, with this decision, Turkish defense industry has bought some extra time to mature some of the advanced technologies needed for the Milgem air defense destroyers. It is thought that it will take another 4 to 6 years for destroyers with superior performance to be ready. Another important decision taken by the Defense Industry Executive Committee is to start the projects of the new type of ships needed by the Turkish naval forces. It is thought that the Executive Committee decided to start the project for 2 new ship types. These are mine-hunting ship and guided missile boat types. The Aydın-class mine-hunting ships in the Turkish Navy are of German design, while the Engin-class mine-hunting ships are of French design. With the new generation mine-hunting ship project, Turkey will build its first modern ships of this type. On the guided missile boat side, the situation is slightly different. The Turkish Navy has a total of 18 assault boats, 3 in the Doğan class, 4 in the Rüzgar class, 2 in the Yıldız class, and 9 in the Kilit class. Most of these ships were built in Turkey under a joint production project with Germany. However, when the average age of the boats is examined, it is seen that the Doğan class has an average age of 45 years, the Rüzgar class 37 years, the Yıldız class 27 years, and the Kilit class 19.5 years. It is thought that the Turkish Navy needs to quickly renew its old boats, and for this purpose, it is quite appropriate to initiate the local guided missile boat project. Within the scope of the project, it is considered that Doğan, Rüzgar, and Yıldız class boats can be replaced with new type local boats. In the last part of the Defense Industry Executive Committee decisions, it was stated that the number of countries exporting defense products reached 185, and annual exports reached $5.5 billion. Turkish defense industry is increasing its product portfolio by implementing more than 750 existing projects. This increase is naturally reflected in sales agreements. As a result, it is thought that the Turkish defense industry will continue to increase its exports in the coming years. Our video, in which we examine the Turkish Defense Industry Executive Committee decisions, ends here. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please leave a like, it really helps our channel. You can use the comment section to express your opinions about our videos, or ask your questions. If you want to continue receiving videos on defense issues, you can subscribe. See you in the next video of the Savunma Türkiye channel. Goodbye.